Jimmy Jacobson. I'm with Zappos.com. I'm on the API team, working both as a software developer and as a developer evangelist, just trying to get the word out about the API and helping developers with any problems. So every quarter we have hackathons at Zappos. They're 36-hour events. Developers are given unlimited time during those 36 hours to work on their own projects. Their managers aren't allowed to pester them or book meetings for them or plan anything else for them. The 36 hours are for the developers. And after that, you can form up into your own teams. So if it's somebody you've never worked with before on just normal business projects, you can work together on a hackathon. And after 36 hours, we have a big demo day for the entire company, and they come and see what crazy hacks have been put together, and then there's voting.
What happens to the winners then?
Glad you asked that. So the winners actually get a chance to have their project go live on the website and on the roadmap and get to work on it full time for however long it takes to go live. So I think a couple of benefits for our developers to use our API in their hackathons are, one, it's much easier for that project to go live because the API is rock solid tested by our QA team. It's penetration proof by our security team, and nuclear hardened by our sysops team. If the API goes down, it's going to be back up within seconds and we'll know why. Whereas if you start from scratch and hack your own SQL scripts, hack the back end, and hack everything else for your hackathon project, then the time to go live is increased significantly.
And then how about versus, why not just count on third-party developers to do everything with your API?
Incentivizing third-party developers can be hard. There's so many APIs out there right now that it's hard to find the right girl to take to the dance, I guess, for developers. And so I feel like by incentivizing Zappos developers to develop against the API in hackathons and in internal contests, you actually end up producing a lot more sample code and apps that hit your API than you would if you just focused solely on developer evangelism and trying to get third-party developers to use it. You also end up finding bugs that you may not have found if nobody was using your API. You have sample code written. You find errors in your documentation and places where even API calls can be streamlined as well.
Can you tell me about this room that we're in? What is that?
So I think there may have been a wine testing going on here earlier today. That bucket is full of wine that I don't think anybody wants to drink.
Yeah, best leave it alone. Well, Jimmy, thanks a bunch.
Sure thing, Adam. Thank you.